Universal Epic Universe is finally here. Today is opening day. Join us as we take a look at everything happening. The energy here is absolutely incredible. We got cameras and lights going. Everyone is super excited. Let's get in there. For anyone who doesn't know, where you first step into is Celestial Park. And it's a beautiful, beautiful area. It's very big. It's kind of like your main central hub that gives you access to the other worlds. And the scale in here is absolutely immense. We've covered Celestial Park in detail in past videos. So today we're really just focusing on the opening day energy. But if you'd like to see other videos where I explore the other worlds of the park, go ahead and check those on our channel because there's a lot to see. And I don't know if I'm going to get to cover absolutely all of it today, but definitely click the link in the description, visit our other videos on Epic Universe. Here is the waiting area for Isle of Berk, looking very busy today. I was told that every portal is having their opening ceremony today, and it all happens at 8 o'clock when they open. So we're gonna basically gotta choose which ceremony you wanna see, because there's Isle of Berk, there's the Wizarding World, Dark Universe, and Super Nintendo World. Plus, they're doing a little opening show over in front of the fountains. They're handing out free waters for everyone on opening day. That's pretty awesome. And wow, talk about epic. Look at this view of Stardust Racers. So I did just confirm that each portal does have their own opening ceremony. The opening ceremony is not happening at the fountain, so we kind of have to decide which portal we want to cover for this opening today. I'm going to jump in the crowd for Isle of Berk so we can see that opening. We made it into Isle of Berk. They opened up the land and held us for just a second, but now they have opened up the paths to head out, and everybody's very excited running in. It looks like probably most of these people are going this way to meet Toothless, because you're gonna wanna hit that one up first thing in the morning if you can, because during the rest of the day it does maintain a pretty high wait time. So this whole crowd, everybody ran over to Toothless, which is definitely something you probably wanna do. Like I mentioned, it gets long. This crowd, although it doesn't look crazy, I asked a team member, and the wait time from where we were, which was about there, it was going to be anywhere from 90 to 120 minutes. We've been checking out everything going on in the Isle of Berk, and everything seems fairly slow this morning. And by that I mean there's just like not a ton of people, because I think they're all waiting in that Toothless line, or they're at Wizarding World waiting for the battle at the Ministry. We walked by Hiccup's Wing Gliders and the wait time was very short, so we're gonna hop on that ride just because it's amazing. So they do have lockers here. You need to put any large bags and loose articles in the lockers to ride. The lockers here at Epic Universe are pretty unique because you actually open it by using your face, and then when you get off the ride on the other side, you go to your same locker and get your stuff out on the opposite end. And again, it's by using your face. So.
Prefer to be Vikings and fly.
I love this ride.
So this is definitely last 20 minutes. And we're about to get on the back row. Again, is that the number on the run it? I'll put this down in my pocket. I got you.
All right, coming out through the gift shop, we got some exclusive stuff here like pins and magnets for the opening day today of May 22nd. The crowds are definitely feeling light this morning, and I'm here for it. I'm enjoying it. I think that is it for a quick look at Isle of Berk in there. Again, like during our previews, the Hiccup and Toothless meet and greets were another early entry priority. Although early entry was not offered today, everyone got here together and still got in first to the Hiccup meet and greet. If you want to see more of what the Isle of Burke has to offer, again, check our other YouTube video. We did a full look at everything that's going on in there, including some hilarious meet and greets. So check the description below for more of that content if you want to see a little more in depth of the islands. I'm going to move on to my next spot. Oh my gosh. Okay, just walking by Stardust Racers makes me really want to ride it. So if it's a low wait time, I'm jumping on that. All right, looks like our wait time is only 15 minutes. Plus, single rider is open. I'm doing it. We're riding. So in the single rider line, as soon as you come around the corner, you've got your lockers here to leave all of your things. This ride does have a metal detector, so you have to leave absolutely everything in your locker in order to ride it. I gotta get on it. We're doing it. Two things to mention about my ride, actually maybe three, because the wait time saying 15 minutes and the single rider line was open. I hopped in the single rider line and it was basically a walk-on. I got up to the front and I did notice the other two tracks, they didn't have a 15-minute line. So for opening day, you cannot pass that up if it's got a low wait time. The other thing is I met a guy who had friends riding on the other train and we both sat in the very back of the train. Back of the train is a wild experience, and being able to watch and like cheer on other people that you know, for me, I just met in the other train as you're like going over them upside down and twisting around on the trains and waving at them. It is just a whole fun experience to go on that one, so definitely recommend that. Now I'm gonna move on. I'm actually gonna grab a little bit of breakfast here. We're right next to the Oak and Star Tavern. They do breakfast in the morning, so I'm gonna take advantage of that, grab it before heading over to the Wizarding World. Okay, hang on. I think all the excitement of the opening day has me turned around. This is actually the Meteor Astropub. It's right next to Stardust Racers. I'm gonna go to Oak and Star Tavern. It's just across the way over there, so that's where I'm going. Oak and Star Tavern, like I said, they're open for breakfast until 11 with plenty of seating in here, so it's really nice to come in and relax. You can sit down, order from the mobile menu, and all you gotta do is scan your table so they know where to bring you the food. I went with the bacon and cheese and egg sandwich, delicious. Since I'm done with the breakfast, I'm gonna get back to my journey on exploring the park on opening day. We are headed over to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Ministry of Magic. It's getting very loud right now because the fountain show is starting. One of the big questions leading up to today is going to be about the whole situation for the Battle of the Ministry. For most of the preview dates, they were using a virtual line, which you jump in on the app and reserve your time to ride the ride at certain times throughout the day. And then the last few days of the preview, they actually switched to using a standby line, which grew to being very long during the day. People would wait up to 300 minutes. When we actually checked the wait times earlier this morning, it was up to 300 minutes at one point. So very busy. If you're going to want to arrive early and do this ride, definitely recommend getting here extremely early. So unfortunately the ride is down, so we're not going to be able to jump in there and get the experience. But if you do want to see the queue, we have plenty of footage. We've got a video about the whole walkthrough for this ride. Yeah, we're gonna have to come back and check on that later and see how it's going. I am going to continue checking out this world for a minute to see, you know, what it's like today, opening day, and possibly go do some spells as well. I like that spell. A little bit of a jump scare. It just blows wind at you. I don't know if it's like to make you fly like you're flying on the kites that are in the window, but it also feels great and refreshing today because it's warm. I'll do it one more time. I'm a little bit in shock right now at how just light the crowds are. To be able to walk around the Wizarding World out here is actually really cool. It's really easy to navigate around. The crowds are so light, like I said. And now we're stepping into the eerie atmosphere of Dark Universe. Now this world has a bit of a different vibe as the others, so it's going to be interesting to see how the crowds navigate in here. I'm going to walk around and see what's going on over here. I mean, 10 minutes, that's a pretty quick walk-on time for this ride. Very excited. And again, I'm just very impressed with how this opening day is going. Everything is so easy to get on.
These people are friends.
I just gotta say, that ride is incredible. That was a good run. Not only was the wait time extremely short, we basically walked onto that one, but the ride itself got some like enhancements since the last time I even saw it during previews. I don't want to spoil stuff for you, but everything was working, and it's a really fun, thrilling ride. Now I'm gonna walk around a little more and check out Curse of the Werewolf, see what wait times are like over there. This one still says 10 minutes, so again, beautiful, beautiful day. Curse of the Werewolf looks like it's listed at a 15-minute wait time. I gotta say, Curse of the Werewolf is kind of a sleeper hit for me. From the looks of it, it's like, doesn't look like it's gonna be an amazing roller coaster, but riding it is so much fun. It's going really smoothly today, able to really get on everything. And if I were hungry, which I don't know, I'm just like not yet, I would definitely want to grab a bite to eat here in the Burning Blade Tavern. You might have seen that like on fire. Their Burning Blade burger was amazing for me. We actually tried all of the food here in the Dark Universe in a previous video when we visited during the previews. So check that out down in the description below, and you can see us try out all of the food offered here in Dark Universe. Everything, spoiler alert, is amazing. We're gonna go and check out what else is happening. Probably make my way over to one of my favorite worlds, Super Nintendo World. One of the most important things when going to Super Nintendo World, the power-up band. Time to collect some coins. Okay, so quick update. We heard the Battle of the Ministry might open up around 3 o'clock, so I came over here before 3 and people started gathering, and the line is moving now. I think the ride is open and we are on our way inside of the queue.
Hey guys.
I didn't know if we were gonna make it in here today. Honestly, I didn't know. So this is a pleasant surprise. We checked the wait times on the app, and they've just posted the wait time as 180 if you were to come and get in this line now. So definitely, if you want to get like a nice slow look at the line, see the video we posted before. We're going through Umbridge's office, where we get to see Higgledy the elf.
Higgledy does not know what Mistress Delirious was doing here.
So we are now waiting on the final stairway that's pretty much right before the area that you enter to get on the attraction. This took us about 25 minutes to get through here, and I'm guessing this is very similar to the experience you'd have if you were to line up as early as possible first thing in the morning. Now that that happened, somehow, still kind of in shock that that even happened today. I'm gonna make my way back to Super Nintendo World. I had that cool little transition and everything to get over there, so we gotta check it out. I feel like a good way to measure how busy Epic Universe is to come and take a look at Super Nintendo World. And for today, the crowds are looking really good. Look at that, Toad is still out meeting people. It's as if I never even left. So I just checked on some of the wait times for Super Nintendo World, and it looks like Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge is just down right now. Yoshi's Adventure is only 5 minutes, and even more surprising is the Minecart Madness said only 10 minutes. I think I'm definitely gonna head over there to Donkey Kong Country and take a look at that area. Probably jump in line for Minecart Madness. Keep an eye out for the DK symbols in lines too, because there's also some fun interactive features over there. Collect those coins.
Shut the beak. I'm getting
Thank you. Minecart Madness might be my favorite attraction in Super Nintendo World. Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge is a second. It's really cool technology. I wish we could jump on it too because it's in a brief delay right now, which is totally understandable, but Minecart Madness is super fun. I like that a lot. Opening day has definitely been very exciting here at Epic Universe, but we want you to feel prepared, so make sure you're utilizing not only the Universal app and you're having a flexible plan, but most importantly, have fun exploring this incredible new park. There's so many cool things to explore, so many fun experiences and attractions that it's just amazing. Now, most importantly for me is I'm getting a little hungry and I think it's time to grab a snack. Can you guess where I am right now? Maybe? Have a look around. I've actually never been in here and it's pretty cool. Here is another tip, maybe. You can guess where I am now. Now don't judge me if I don't say this right, but I am at Le Goblet Noir. Somewhere that I haven't actually really explored, and inside of here is like a maze, and I kind of love it. Le Goblet Noir is a hidden quick service restaurant inside of a Wizarding World of Harry Potter in the Ministry of Magic, and it's kind of like a time-worn place for dark witches and wizards in Wizarding Paris. It's got a French-inspired menu with dishes like soups, salads, and entrees, and the restaurant's known for being very dimly lit. It's got a very intimate atmosphere, and it's very immersive. The theming in here is very fun. This is the warm shaved beef sandwich. I'm not gonna lie, this thing looks incredible, and I'm pretty excited to dig in here. Okay, yeah, that is actually quite delicious. That shaved corned beef is so flavorful, and now I get to have that with a frozen butterbeer. Yes, please. I can actually hear people talking upstairs. That's part of the theming. That's amazing. Yeah, I totally hear muffled talking upstairs between multiple people. This place is awesome. There's definitely just something extra magic about the Wizarding World at night. So much fun. Wow, I'm just passing through Celestial Park because I want to head over to the Isle of Berk and jump on Hiccup's wing gliders for a night ride. And every time I walk through Celestial Park at night, I am just in awe of how awesome it all looks with the lighting. So cool. Plus, all the portals at night look amazing. Portals, they're amazing. At nighttime, they're so awesome. But I came over to Berk and I'm actually changing my mind because I know I also want to get on Stardust Racers, and I don't know if I have enough time to do both Hiccup and Stardust Racers. But what I do want to do here is get on the Viking training camp, because you can climb up all the way to the top of it and get a really cool view of Stardust Racers. So I'm going to grab a couple shots of that and then probably head over there. Stardust Racers looks cool at night because the track isn't even lit at all. What is lit are the trains, and they have this really cool synchronized lighting effects because they're supposed to look like comets shooting across the sky, because Stardust Racers is riding on the comets. That's what you're doing. So gonna head over there after I get those shots. So excited to get on this. Such a fun experience at night. So I'll see you after the ride. It's just so good. It's so good. Why is it so good? All right, perfect timing. It is just about time for the Cosmos Fountain Show to start. So we got a spot to watch it here. Gonna see the show and probably wrap up for this amazing opening day for Epic Universe.
Greetings, travelers. The time has come for the chronos to align. Across the cosmos, the energy of every portal will soon ignite. channeling the power of the stars as Celestial Park bids you goodnight.
And that is going to do it for me here at Universal Epic Universe for the grand opening day of the park. It was incredible. It was not what I expected. I expected to come in here and see big crowds, big wait times, and I wanted to give you an idea of how to navigate that, but Universal gave us a day that had hardly any wait times, which was a great day to be able to go around and do everything and experience the park. So I hope you enjoyed experiencing the park today and seeing what it is like to be here at Epic Universe. Please like this video and subscribe if you haven't already for more Universal Epic Universe content and expert planning tips. In fact, very soon we're going to be publishing our video about the top 10 essential things you need to know before visiting Epic Universe. So hit the notification bell and watch for that video. Again, thank you so much for joining me today, and we'll see you in the next one.
Get the exact same theme park tickets for less, no catch, at Undercover Tourist.